7 things every startup founder needs to know.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel and thanks for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notification so you don't miss any of our subsequent videos. We always love to produce videos that add value to the Business in Africa community. So if you have any suggested videos that you would love us to produce, drop it in the comment section below so we can do that video just for you.
The startup phase of your new business will be an exciting, exasperating, and predictably uncertain time for your new enterprise. There's satisfaction and purpose in creating a business from scratch, meeting unforeseen obstacles, and attempting to prove a concept with your colleagues. The trade-off for this sense of magic is the frustration of beating your head against a metaphorical wall and being forced to rebuild the processes, personnel, and assumptions you set out with. There's also the fact that many businesses fail and that your financial security, reputation, and personal well-being are also on the line. Here are 7 lessons worth contemplating for those with a vision of their own startup businesses. Number 1, the playing field is not level. If you're not connected to a wealthy family, bellwether business interests, or influential organization, it will be easy to appreciate the fact that the playing field your startup exists on is not level. Entrepreneurs with a proven business record, investors with deep pockets, and the beneficiaries of old money are often one of the same, and they all have a distinct advantage over bootstrapping startup founders. Don't be discouraged. Be grateful for whatever advantages you do have. You can read and get started because there's a great statistical probability that you're not one of the true elites. It's wise to partner with other people as soon as possible. Outreach will multiply the brain power, connections, and social complexity of your venture and will come to depend on these colleagues in order to successfully grow a business. Find a personal mentor who can coach you, make introductions on your behalf, and give you honest advice on each part of your operation. Number 2, keep your day job if you have one. At the beginning, a startup will cost you lots of time, money, and mental bandwidth, and chances are you won't make a profit at first. Keeping your business separate from your other work will allow you to maintain a personal budget and keep the lights turned on while you moonlight as an entrepreneur. It will also increase the number of colleagues, mentors, and business processes you can reference while getting your personal project off the ground. Number 3, planning before action. There's a long list of pragmatic details that must be accomplished before you can successfully launch a new business. Write a business plan, set goals, and don't skip steps because they are tedious. Strategic groundwork is a key feature of bootstrapping your way to success, but you'll also be forced to delegate tasks to specialists as your business matures. Both Google and Microsoft offer free templates for creating a business plan quickly. Google Docs and Google Slides are valuable for their collaborative tools which allow anyone on your team with an internet connection to access the latest version of whatever documents you're working on. Word and PowerPoint are beneficial for their ease of use and accessibility. Number 4, Accelerator programs can help. If your startup is prepared, participation in a business accelerator program can be an insightful route to receive feedback, practice your pitch, and potentially raise money. Both public and private funds are available to companies who compete in such programs, and accelerators are often hosted through the cooperation of universities, financial institutes, and private investors. Popular accelerators include Y Combinator, 500 Startups, and TechStart, all of which work with their early stage startups and focus on business strategy. Calculating your startup costs ahead of time can help you. Do a break-even analysis, estimate profits, secure loan, attract investors, save money with tax deductions. Number 5, you can't have all the expertise. Mitigate financial risks by hiring an accountant. Hire a receptionist or FAQ answering service if you're not skilled at working over the phone or don't have the time. Be humble and ask for help when you need it. Outsourcing can be an affordable way to manage tax and delegate work. Do a cost analysis on how much time will be saved by hiring a specialist and calculate what you will earn with the time that has been liberated in your schedule. Number 6, refine your sales pitch. If you work with a team of differentiated personalities, you don't necessarily need to be the one out there cold calling and making sales presentations on behalf of the business, constantly posting on social media or personally serving customers. However, you must always pay attention to the way the brand is marketed and received by others, and ensure that your team has prepared a detailed marketing plan. Listen intently to others and search for opportunities to practice your sales pitch. Having an elevator pitch that you can deliver on the fly is a game changer when it comes to soliciting interest in your product or service. Your pitch should be less than 30 seconds, direct, and delivered in simple terminology. Number 7, start up legitimately. Choose the correct structure of your business, buy insurance, and familiarize yourself with the prominent law firms in your industry and location. Skimping on insurance for equipment, taxes, employee, or auditioning could cost you the business and your own financial security. Be sure your startup is properly registered with the local and national government, and be absolutely certain that you're complying with all taxes and regulations. Longevity, the less realized and less talked about phase that comes after being a startup, depends upon your legal status as a business.
Hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, hit on the like button and also make sure you share. And don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and turn on notification as well, so that each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. And before you go, make sure you drop us a comment with any suggested topics you want us to cover in our subsequent videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.
Top 5 business trends. Some of these business trends are sources of good business opportunities. Others are trends we need to incorporate into our small business practices to stay competitive and keep or grow our market share. Here are 5 business trends that small business can profit from this year and beyond. Number 1, cloud computing. Small businesses can directly benefit from the cloud computing business trend by using cloud-based applications to cut down the expense and trouble of doing the same thing themselves. Using someone else's mail servers through the internet can be much more cost-effective and hassle-free than setting up your own email server in-house. For example, especially if you don't have a dedicated IT person or department, moving to a cloud-based accounting application can allow you to check accounts, send invoices, track expenses, and more from your mobile phone or tablet. There are disadvantages of cloud computing for small businesses too, but they are outweighed by the advantages in my opinion. But with increasing numbers of businesses looking to contract our business processes, small businesses are also well positioned to benefit from the cloud computing trend by picking up some businesses. It's not size or location that matters with the cloud, it's expertise. Number 2, social media. Social media is one of those business trends your small businesses can't afford to ignore. Facebook isn't just something that kids are using anymore, and social networks are increasingly becoming business networks as people's social, personal, business life converge. Simply put, if that's where they are, that's where you need to be if you want to sell more widgets. That doesn't necessarily mean that you need to get heavily into social media marketing this year, although if you do it properly, it can be a real sales booster. But you do need to at least start developing a social media presence for your small business. If you're just starting out with using social media for business, my advice is to choose one social media tool and work with it over time. For instance, you might put up a Facebook fan page for your business and try to engage customers and get them interested in your products and services. Number 3, mobile marketing. Remember when people used to carry around a laptop and a phone? It's something we are seeing less and less of because increasingly what people used to do on their laptops, they do now on their phones. You don't need a separate computer to browse the web, work on documents, or play games because phones are computers. One implication of this trend is that you need to be sure your business is mobile friendly. Are your web page available in mobile versions so they look good on phone screens? Another implication is that some of the desktops, laptops in your business may be redundant or replaceable with phones or tablets. And the third is that it's time to develop a mobile marketing strategy. Using mobile devices to research products is becoming common consumer behavior, and you don't want your business to be left upstream. Number 4, rise of the phone and tablet app. This trend is also consumer driven and closely related to mobile computing. Above, we said the phone is a computer, but it's also so much more, thanks to the public's insatiable appetite for phone apps. Business-wise, phone apps are replacing everything from mileage logbooks through credit card readers. An iPhone app called Square, for example, lets you accept credit card payments by plugging a card reader into your iPhone. The iPad can also be used as a POS system. Your small business can benefit from this business trend by using phone apps to eliminate some of your other office equipment and supplies. You might also benefit by creating and selling your own phone app. The Amazon app is an infamous example of a shopping app. It scans barcodes and comparison shops, letting customers know if they can get a better deal through Amazon's website or not. Number 5, corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility isn't just for the big businesses. Small businesses too can reap great benefits from being perceived as good members of the community. It matters to consumers. A 2010 survey by Toronto-based advertising agency Bennismon Brand found that 66% of Canadians said that corporate reputation has a significant impact on the brands they choose. Chris Atchison, being a good corporate citizen, helps small guys compete the globe and more. And it matters to other businesses who want to make sure that their suppliers are as green and socially responsible as possible and appropriate to their own corporate images. The benefit: besides being a good thing to do it itself, it allows small businesses to compete with larger companies and can significantly improve the bottom line. If you don't already have a corporate social responsibility strategy, this is the year to get one in place and start publicizing your work for good causes.